Kevin Fergusson.
And Kevin, why are you involved in this event?
Well, I've just finished doing 5 Ironman, trying to raise $55,000 for cancer research, and I've fallen a bit short, so I'm coming over to beat the tour to try and help me get to that $55,000.
You've just done 5 Ironmans, so can you put into perspective what that actually means?
It's a 3.8k swim, 180k bike ride, and then a 42k run to finish off.
So you've clocked a few kilometres on the saddle already?
Yes, so I think I should be ready to do the ride.
You should be at the front of the bunch.
I don't know about that, but I'm a bit tired, so I've got a month to recover.
So tell us about the event and why it's actually run and what it's for.
Oh, it's to get a chance for your average Joe to go out there and be treated like a pro rider. So you get all the perks, the massage, the mechanic. You get a chance to come back to the village and stay in the hotel and eat with the pro riders as well. And so to give Cadell Evans being here, and the opportunity to talk to him, it's just amazing. And
what about, I mean, you're a 5 times Ironman athlete. What about people who haven't clocked as many training Ks as you? Would they still have to go out and do the whole thing if they wanted to participate?
No, this year it's a little bit different. There's a couple other options. You can just do a 1-day tour and still get a chance to meet the pro riders, or you can do a 3-day tour as well instead of the whole lot. So there's 3 different options now, which is on the site. If you go on there, you can check that out, and the costs and how much you want to raise is all on the site.
So Kevin, if anyone's now interested to get behind you and support you, where do they go?
There's 2 places. I've still got my Iron 5 for 55 website open, so they can go there, iron555.com, and do a Google search, and there's a donate button there. They can donate through that. And there's also the Cancer USA. I've got a personal page there. So if they go on there and do a search for Kevin, it'll come up on my own personal page and they can donate there as well.
And can you tell us why this cause is close to you?
Yeah, well, my mum, back in 2006, she lost her battle with cancer. And to see someone fit and healthy suffer so much, and it was something so simple. If I knew more about cancer and how to prevent it, she had a cold sore on her lip that she thought it didn't heal, and it was cancer, and it took her life. So I've come a lot more aware of it now, and I regularly get skin checks. So I've got a passion to make sure that everybody out there looks after themselves and prevents something so easy to become another loved one.
So are you personally trying to raise awareness at the same time you're raising funds?
Definitely, yeah, definitely trying to, especially for triathletes that we spend so much time out in the sun, just to make sure you get that check every year, and slip, slop and slap and apply that sunscreen. Even though it might be a bit brown, I've put sunscreen on, but I spend so much time in the sun, it's really important to check that, get your skin checked out.
Can you tell us, are there several reasons why the number 55 is significant to you?
Yeah, well, the first Ironman in Melbourne, I actually turned 55, and my dad lost his life trying to save him out, mate. He drowned at 55. And I remember that was 20 odd years ago, and I thought 55, he had a pretty good run, but now I'm turned 55 and I feel like a 20-year-old. So, and yeah, it was pretty special. And so Mum lost her battle on the 5th of January, and Dad lost when he was 55. So that's how Iron 5 for 55 came about.
Can you tell us, you talked about Cadell briefly before, what are you most looking forward to as far as this event goes?
Just rubbing shoulders with him, the chance to actually speak to him, especially this is his last tour, it's his last race, and to be there at his last race and what he feels like as well, coming to the end of his career, and such a great career. I remember when Lance Armstrong come here and you couldn't get a chance to ride, and same with Cadell. It's hard as a recreational cyclist to get close to them. And here we have the opportunity to speak to him face to face. So
maybe even give it a little nudge at the end once he's finished a stage.
Oh, they'll be riding after us, so we're going to beat him at every stage.
Good job. Oh, well, thanks so much for chatting to us.
Thank you.